When it comes to tackling critical issues facing the cattle industry, Denver was the place to be early last month. The annual Cattle Industry Summer Conference was held amid a spirit of optimism about cattle prices and beef demand, but caution regarding government regulation and key policy issues. We learned more about the early August gathering in Denver from Cattleman to Cattleman reporter Russell Nemitz.
Hundreds of cattle producers came together in Denver for the Cattle Industry Summer Conference. The purpose of the meeting is to create a framework for checkoff and policy efforts on behalf of U.S. cattle producers for the 2015 fiscal year.
This is our annual business planning meeting of the year where we bring cattlemen and women from across the country to really provide that final level of input that we then bring into our final programs and strategies for the next fiscal year.
This is our main policy session. We have committees meeting on all of our issues. They are going through resolutions. They're looking at resolutions passed as an interim policy at the convention in February and adopting and working on them. So this is our business, really a business session where we deal with our policy as we go forward.
Summer conference is our true business meeting. So everybody who turns up here is helping us shape the policy that we as a staff will then take to Washington, D.C. and implement on Capitol Hill. So it's important that we have as many members show up as possible so we can debate all of these particular policies, make sure that we have the best policy available for our industry, and that way that gives us a great game plan to take back to Washington.
Along with reviewing and updating current policy positions, NCBA members networked and analyzed the overall state of the beef cattle industry in committee meetings and in discussions with top government representatives, trade officials, and other leaders.
As cattlemen, as agriculturalists, we're kind of in the minority in this country now, and so it's important that we have unity. I feel like I've always felt very important about that. We're going to have differences. You put two cattlemen in one room, there's one going to have a different opinion. But we can work those differences out, and some of the issues and the problems that are affecting our industry now, if we have good unity across the country, we can take care of those. We can resolve a lot of those problems.
A lot of pretty important topics discussed here at Summer Conference. Probably one of the biggest ones is our continued effort on the Waters of the United States proposal by EPA. We're also having a lot of discussions about disaster assistance, making sure that all of our producers understand that the USDA programs are being rolled out. And for those folks who have been hit by disasters the past several years, it's time to get out and make sure that you get signed up. So we've had a great opportunity to really learn the details of those particular programs. We're also talking about mandatory price reporting and how important that program is to make sure that we have true price discovery within our industry, and also to work on some potential changes to that program as we look at reauthorization in 2015.
The overall state of the cattle market had everyone at the summer conference in a positive state of mind, and all segments of the beef industry are looking forward to a productive 2015.
Overall, we've had a really good week in Denver. The sense of optimism about the future of this industry has been as high as I've seen it in the last 5 years I've been here.
I think the energy level is pretty high. We've got some good markets. Most of the country, with a few exceptions, have had good weather and got good forage production going on. So people are feeling pretty good.
Reporting from the Cattle Industry Summer Conference in Denver, Colorado, I'm Russell Nemitz for NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman.
To keep up on issues of concern to all cattlemen and women, why not join NCBA? It's easy to do, and there are valuable incentives and special member-only discounts. You can find out more by calling 1-866-USA-BEEF or visiting the website beefusa.org.